Hi, and welcome back to the Be Better Bit by Bit podcast. I'm your host, Nishit Goyal, and the creator of this unique self-development platform called Be Better Bit by Bit. This platform's philosophy, small and consistent improvements. Friends, this is part 4 in the series of setting up a morning routine for yourself. In the previous episodes, I talked about the why behind setting up a morning routine, the importance of sleep in setting up an effective morning routine, and why just 1% improvement can help you create a productive morning routine. Friends, a morning routine is an investment in becoming your best self. As Thomas Oppong says, starting and maintaining a positive morning routine is an investment of a lifetime. It gives you structure, builds life-changing habits, and creates momentum for the rest of your day. Let me share why am I talking about morning routine. But before that, it's important that I give you a picture of what my morning routine looks like. Friends, I wake up at 5 a.m. each day, almost with an 80% success rate in the year. By 5:30, I'm ready to journal. I maintain 3 journals and hence I need approximately 30 to 40 minutes with my journals. Then I meditate and do a few pranayams. That is followed by either an outdoor run or an hour of reading. By this time, it is approximately 8 am, and then I prepare for my upcoming working day. I'm into a full-time 9 to 5 job. From 8 to 9, it's not just about preparing, it's about preparing well. For me, doing house chores is a major part of this morning routine that helps me build my family time. Also, during this time, I, along with my family, ensure that we kickstart the day with a wonderful breakfast. From 5 to 9, that is 240 minutes, I spend hardly any time on social media and try to maximize the time for myself. Personal time, spiritual time, health, and family time. These are the top priorities in these initial 4 hours. Friends, there was no big bang moment in setting up my morning routine. It just kept happening once I understood the importance of these additional hours in my day. For me, self-awareness and mindfulness are 2 of the most important outputs which came out of such a morning routine. Till a couple of years back, self-awareness, mindfulness were an alien concept to me, as it might sound to you now. But believe me, once you face a self-aware version of yourself, your self-confidence, your ability to express yourself and to take quick actions become a cakewalk. A self-aware version of yourself is not afraid of converting ideas to actions. Self-doubts fly away. Similarly, when you face the stage of mindfulness, that is, when you feel the present rather than the past and the future, you feel awakeness. Let me give you an example of cooking. If you are, let's assume you are drinking a same kind of a smoothie that your mother or your wife or your partner is making for you for the last maybe 1 year or 2 years, and it's in your habit now. And then there is that one day when you want the smoothie, but your partner or whoever is making it for you is not around. What are you going to do? You know the ingredients. You have tasted the same thing in all these months, every day. Yet, you can't make the same thing. Why? Okay, let me change the scene. Your partner or mother has left a sticky note on the kitchen cabinet with the exact instructions to follow and ingredients to mix. Can you make this smoothie now? Yes, of course. That's what a morning routine does to you. It clears your mind, and the thing or the habit or an activity which you wish to pursue becomes easy, it becomes automatic. Now, let me give you some scientific references to prove the power of morning routines. According to psychologist Ron Friedman, the first 3 hours of your day are your most precious hours. They decide your productivity throughout the day. Friedman told Harvard Business Review, typically we have a window of about 3 hours where we are really focused. We are able to have some strong contribution in terms of planning, in terms of thinking, in terms of speaking well. Research also confirms that the brain, specifically the prefrontal cortex, is most active and creative immediately following a good night's sleep. Your subconscious mind has been consciously working while you slept, making many neural connections. And that's why I talked about sleep in the part 2 of this series. Friends, there are a few key ingredients of setting up a morning routine. 1. Waking up on time, preferably earlier than your current usual waking up time. 2. Having a disciplined sleep. 3. Identifying the areas or hobbies or things which you would like to pursue during these morning hours. And finally, doing it consistently. Yes, it's as easy as this, but the benefits are far-fetched. If you are with me on this journey, I'm not only going to help you wake up early using a few simple approaches, but I'm going to tell you how to fill these additional morning hours with the best of the practices and habits. In the last episode, I discussed one of the simplest approaches. Cut down 5 minutes from your morning alarm. Yes, I hope you tried that. If not, do that tomorrow. Just cut 5 minutes from your normal scheduled morning alarm. And then do it the day after again. Keep doing it till your mind is comfortable with a 5-minute cut. After 7 days, cut 5 more minutes. In just 2 weeks' time, you have additional 10 minutes in your morning routine. How about using these 10 minutes to meditate or to do a few stretchings or maybe reading 2-3 pages of a new book? That's it. You are on your path to set up a morning routine. Now, let me give you a unique perspective. Protect your mornings. Yes, protect your morning hours to create space for yourself and your personal growth. Once you understand the power of small additions to your morning routine and the power of protecting these small additions, soon the concept of morning routine will start gaining confidence in your mind. Now, how do you protect your morning routine? 1. No social media in these morning hours. 2. No emails. 3. No meetings. 4. No unscheduled activity. 5. Declare to the world about your plans and they will help you protect your time. If you don't protect your mornings, others will not respect your time. Other people will only respect you as much as you respect yourself and your time. Friends, in the next episode, I'm going to talk about what all you can do when you add some additional time in your to your mornings. When you do these activities consistently, you form a routine. And that's called your morning routine. Huge advantage of morning routines are that they are absolutely for you. Highly customized first few hours of your day. Decide and do what you want and the universe will conspire to create it for you. That's what the morning routine does to you. It pushes the universe to conspire in your favor. So, join me in the next episode of Be Better Bit by Bit, where I'm going to give you some practical insights into what and how I created my morning routine and what all you can do it to fill these additional hours and make your mornings absolutely productive and beautiful. I release the episodes every Friday or Saturday, so keep listening, The podcast is available on Spotify, JioSaavn, Google Podcast, Spreaker, and various other streaming platforms. You can follow the Be Better Bit by Bit platform on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube, where you can view and experience a lot of exciting stuff on self-development and the unique challenges and methods we use to bring small and tiny improvements in your life. So, till next time, bye bye.